If politics could put out fires, the Amazon rainforest might be safe tonight, but that is not the case.
En cosa de 10 segundos esto se encendió.
Not only are the fires still raging, NASA confirmed today the rainforest is being consumed at a rate not seen in 9 years. Even so, the Brazilian president, Jair Bolsonaro, said this morning that he would reject the G7 offer of $20 million to fight the fires until French President Emmanuel Macron apologizes for slamming his environmental record. Donald Trump tweeted out praise for his kindred spirit. He and his country have the full and complete support of the USA. Later in the day, a Bolsonaro spokesman said all foreign aid would be accepted as long as Brazil gets to say how it's spent. So Canada's offer will also be accepted now. Cameron McIntosh looks at that and some other ways Canadians think they can intervene in this global crisis.
As the rainforest politics play out, Canada stands by its offer.
We stepped up as a government saying we were willing to provide not only financial assistance, but also assistance. We have great firefighting teams.
$15 million, plus a pledge to send firefighting aircraft. Brazil has deployed 43,000 troops to fight the fires, which are mostly fueled by trees on the ground that were clear-cut. In Canada, forest fires typically spread through the living canopy. Still, firefighters say Canada can make a strategic, albeit small, contribution.
The air bombers will help slow down the fire, but it's more than likely going to take boots on the ground to fully extinguish it.
Even if the flames are put out, there are calls for Canada to focus on a political solution.
What really has to be done is monies invested to prevent any further advance of this wave of deforestation consuming the Amazon.
But Brazil's president, Jair Bolsonaro, seems to champion deforestation, despite the clear threat to the world's climate.
No country can risk the well-being of the rest of the world, and that sovereignty is not a camouflage you can hide behind.
Former Foreign Affairs Minister Lloyd Axworthy says the international community should take the unusual step of intervening, with Canada positioned to take a lead.
Use your best diplomatic tools, but you're also going to have to impose fairly severe sanctions and accountability.
As this plays out on the fire line, Canada is working on a South American trade deal that includes Brazil. Asked about that, McKenna fell back on a familiar Liberal talking point.
We need to be linking trade to the environment.
Canada's focus now clearly on the flames rather than the policy fanning them. Cameron McIntosh, CBC News, Winnipeg.